I don't really remember what's inside this box. Hi, I'm Joanna, and I buy weird things off the internet. One weird thing you can buy off the internet is a stranger's diary. That is the very private, personal thoughts, secrets of a random stranger. You can buy it, you can read it, you can make a YouTube video about it, you can spread their secrets to the world. There's a stranger's diary in this box. I bought this like 4 months ago, so I kind of don't even remember what the deal was, but let's get it out. Before we invade a stranger's privacy, I just feel like you should subscribe to my channel. Have you ever seen somebody open a box before? It's pretty cool. Oh my, okay. This is a little baby diary. This diary is from the year 1908. I am holding something that is more than 100 years old. The person who wrote in this is most assuredly dead. So 1908, what was going on in 1908? People were wearing hats, a lot of hats. Teddy Roosevelt was president. What else? I don't know, Google it yourself. What do you find when you read someone's diary? Well, number 1, find secrets. Number 2, sometimes there's romance. And number 3, maybe there will be a murder. 1908, was it a good year? Let's find out. Ooh, there's a drawing of a barn. When you buy a stranger's diary from the internet, you have to smell it just to see how musty it is. This one's actually not that musty, so it's in pretty good condition. Here's the very first entry. January 1st, 1908. At Oak Grove all day for sleighing. Floyd did chores. Got home at 8. I assume the sleighing is like riding in a horse sleigh, like the Jingle Bells song. You know what I'm talking about. So we know there's a dude named Floyd. We have that information. I'm skimming through this and you know I perked up when I saw the word kill, but it is a farm. Monday, January 6th, 1908. Got ready to kill large turkey. Tuesday, January 7th, 1908. Fair, warm, killed hogs. Steve helped. Thank you, Steve, for your help. Sunday, January 12th, stormy. In all day, did Floyd's chores and our own. Floyd, what's going on? Friday, January 31st, 1908. Blizzard raging outside. Saturday, February 1st, 1908. Wild and stormy. Worst storm in 4 years. Roads all full. Mail did not run. Tuesday, February 25th, 1908. Wild and stormy. No mail. Laid around, read and chored all day. Wednesday, February 26th, 1908. Chored AM. Laid in bed with headache all PM. Floyd did chores at home all evening. Who is this Floyd? Often he helps with things and does chores. Wednesday, March 4th, 1908. Weather, fair. Chored AM. Went to mill PM. Floyd had mare to go to Linden. I think Floyd might be a farmhand. Sunday, March 8th, 1908. Weather, cloudy, mild. Chored AM. Laid around PM. At home all evening. So this entry is the first one I'm finding relatable, as it says laid around all PM. I've definitely done that. So we know that whoever wrote this diary lived someplace where the weather can be really bad in March. The northeastern United States and the Midwest. That's still a huge swath of the US, but it's a clue. Thursday, March 19th, 1908. Weather, cold and icy. Down to Floyd and chored AM. Laid around PM. Everything all icy. At home all the evening. Reading Three Guardsmen. The Three Guardsmen. That is an alternate title to The Three Musketeers. This person seems to work very hard. They chore a lot, but I love that they still have time to lay around. And they call it like it is. They're not relaxing, they're not doing self-care, they're laying around. Friday, March 20th, 1908. Weather, fair, cold. Drew hay AM. Floyd helped. Over to Charles PM for drill teeth. At home all evening. They went over to see Charles in the afternoon to drill teeth. Is Charles a dentist, or is he just a dude who will drill your teeth? What was dentistry like in 1908? We don't get any more details than that. It's really a struggle to read this handwriting. It's written in pencil, so it's very light. It's written in cursive, and that's its own squiggly nightmare. Friday, March 27th, 1908. Weather, warm, rainy. Chored AM. First thunder shower. Mud. Mud. The mud was so significant that they wrote mud twice. Mud. Mud. Thursday, March 26th, 1908. Weather, cloudy, warm. Shored AM, laid in bed with bad ache. PM. Rains and very dark. Wednesday, April 1st, 1908. Rained at times, at home all day. Phone man here PM. Very muddy. Tuesday, March 31st, 1908. Phone still out of order. Thursday, April 2nd, 1908. At home all day and evening. Floyd took mare to go to Linden. Ground frozen. Road rough. A wild and blustering day. We have a location, Linden. The only Linden I know of is in New Jersey, so this might take place in New Jersey. However, there are at least 8 other states that have a Linden in them. It's not that rare of a name. Sunday, April 5th, 1908. At home, all of us all day. Nasty wet time. Nasty wet time. Monday, April 6th, 1908. Weather, fair, warm. Went to township meeting. Got home 3 p.m. At home all evening. So this mentions going to a township meeting. Township makes me think of New Jersey because they have their sweet little townships all over the place. Saturday, April 11th, 1908. Shored AM. Floyd helped. Late around PM. Floyd has mare to go to Heartland. So there's multiple cities named Heartland. There's a Heartland, Connecticut. Would you take a horse to Connecticut? I don't know. Why do so many towns have to have the same name? If every town had its own separate individual name, it would be much easier for me to figure out where these people live. Monday, April 13th, 1908. Weather, fair, warm. Husked and drew corn. Floyd helped. Floyd is so helpful. So they grow corn. Corn grows in a lot of places. Doesn't really help me narrow it down. Saturday, May 2nd, 1908. A wild, stormy, snowy day. At home all day. Wednesday, May 6th, 1908. Weather, cloudy, nasty cold. At home all evening. Turned cows out for the first time this year. Thursday, May 7th, 1908. Rainy all day. Fixed fence AM. Had headache PM. At home all evening. A big rain. Friday, May 8th, 1908. Nasty cold time. I will say I'm enjoying the use of the word nasty in 1908. Wednesday, May 13th, 1908. Rainy nearly all day. Plowed till 11 a.m. Laid in bed rest of day with headache. Thursday, May 14th, 1908. Rainy all day. At home all day. Nasty wet day. Sunday, May 17th. Weather, fair, hot. Laid in bed with headache. I'm starting to worry about how many headaches this person is getting. Every time they write headache, I'm just like, I feel lucky that I don't have to plow on a farm when I have a headache. Saturday, May 23rd, 1908. Weather, fair, hot. Plowed AM. Had headache. I plowed rest of day. Floyd has mare to go to Linden. At home all the evening. Sunday, May 24th, 1908. Weather, fair, hot. Went to church service AM and church at home all PM and evening. Can you imagine going to church and then having more church at home in the afternoon and evening? That's so much church. Monday, May 25th, 1908. Weather, fair. Cloud all day. At home all evening. Old Mrs. McGuire dead. As far as the age of this person, they might be a teenager. They live with their parents, I think. Wednesday, May 27th, 1908. Mrs. McGuire buried today. Jim Conlon hurt by horse yesterday. Okay, we're in Michigan! We found the state, Linden, Michigan. It's Michigan! I feel dumb for saying New Jersey. So this diary is kind of like a planner and it has a bunch of information at the beginning and one of them is places of interest in New York. This is kind of funny to me as someone who lives in New York. They list the subway as a tourist attraction. When this diary was written, the New York City subway had only been up and running for 4 years. This lists how much the subway costs to build in 1900, $40 million. In today's dollars, that would be more than $1 trillion, according to the inflation calculator that I just randomly Googled. Aside from calling the weather nasty, there's not a lot of negativity in this diary, but on this one day, it says, to suffer at home all the evening. Most days it says, at home all the evening, but this definitely says, suffer at home all the evening. Not sure what the suffering's about. This is so hard to read. I'm really struggling here. Thursday, June 25th, 1908. Got home 9 p.m. Nice time, but had sick headache all a.m. I am worried about these headaches. This entire diary has been written in pencil until July 5th when we have one entry written in pen. The pen is much easier to read, though still very hard to read. Sunday, July 5th, 1908. Slept nearly all day. They do so much work, I'm glad that they got to sleep all day on Sunday. Monday, July 13th, 1908. Cut wheat all day. Floyd here all day. Picking cherries to sell. Father elected for 3 years. Father elected for 3 years? To what? Town council? What position was father elected for? What position gets elected for 3 years? Friday, July 24th, they wrote in large letters, sultry dog days, as in the sultry dog days of summer. More than 100 years later, people still refer to the dog days of summer. And it's kind of a dumb thing to say, but we're still saying it. I said 100 years ago, but people have been saying dog days of summer for thousands of years. It started in Roman times. Fact-checking myself. Tuesday, July 28th, 1908. Weather fair. Old white mare dropped dead this morning. The old white mare dropped dead. That sucks. Friday, July 31st, 1908. Drew rye all day. Floyd here all day. At home all evening. Making up school reports at night. Black Worthington heifer jumped the fence. What happens when a cow jumps over a fence? Do you go get it back somehow, or is it just gone forever? I really don't know. Thursday, August 6th, 1908. Paid Floyd $1. Sunday, August 9th, 1908. Beautiful night. Monday, August 10th, 1908. Grace here all night. Beautiful night. Tuesday, August 11th, 1908. Drew hay a.m. Cut oats p.m. Floyd here all day. Grace here all night. An old horse drowned on marsh this a.m. An old horse drowned. On both Monday and Tuesday nights, Grace was at this person's house all night. I like to imagine there's romance in the air. That may not be the case. If you're not writing about who you're in love with in your diary, you're doing it wrong, in my opinion. Here's the thing. I'm gonna take your diary and I'm gonna read it. So please, try to make it interesting for me, okay? Wednesday, August 12th, 1908. Took Grace to Webster's. We have had a fine rain. Grace could be a horse, for all we know. It's probably not a horse. Friday, August 21st, 1908. Sick with headache p.m. Monday, August 24th, 1908. Drew manure all day. Floyd here p.m. Beautiful day. Friday, September 11th, 1908. Washed bed quilts a.m. Laid around p.m. Tuesday, September 22nd, 1908. Cut corn all day. Floyd helped. At home all evening. Hot, dry, dusty. No rain in 5 weeks tomorrow. Throughout this entire diary, I would say Floyd has been extremely helpful, extremely present. Floyd is very consistent. Wednesday, October 7th, 1908. Tinkered around a.m. Tinkered around? What does that mean? Tinkered with what? The next day, it also says tinkered around a.m. What are you tinkering? October 12th, you're never gonna guess. Tinkered around. Saturday, November 28th, 1908. Did chores, then laid in bed rest of day with sick headache. Another headache. But I will point out, this is the first time that they said did chores instead of just chored. So I don't know. Monday, December 7th, 1908. Weather, wild, stormy. Reading Tale of Two Cities at home. It is a beautiful winter night. Still moon over the snow. Sunday, December 20th, 1908. Chored all a.m. At home all day and evening. A long, lonesome day. Wednesday, December 30th, 1908. Chored all a.m. Going to Steve's to a party this evening. I'm really glad this person gets to go to a party. They work every day and often have headaches, so I hope they can have some fun. This is the very last entry for 1908. Thursday, December 31st, 1908. Weather, wild and cold. Chored a.m. At home all evening. Wild, cold night. There's a section that says notes for 1909, and it's blank. We go into 1909 with no notes. This diary leaves us with more questions than answers. Whoever wrote this diary, Michigan person, didn't go into a lot of detail, but they did appreciate a beautiful day. I feel bad that they had so many headaches. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support this channel, please smash the subscribe button as hard as you possibly can using your heart and soul. And do share this video with anyone you think would enjoy it. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Not that you'd want to necessarily, but you can. You certainly can do that.